Just let me talk. Once again, we back. We just chilling. Yeah, man. Great weekend. We back live. We chilling with the one, the beautiful, the only Belinda.
Belinda. I like that. I like
Yeah.
I like
So
that.
what's up? What's been happening?
Nothing much, my friend. Hey, it's the cold weather.
Yeah,
Everything has been ups and downs here and there.
the ups and downs.
Yeah, you know this COVID thing.
And with the looting as well.
Sure.
Man, the looting was horrible.
It took us 10 steps back.
Ooh.
Honestly, it took us 10 steps back.
Other people that you know that were like emotionally affected that you know personally by the looting?
By the looting, no, not at all.
No.
But I do have a friend who witnessed the whole looting happening in Mamelodi. She was like, nah, the mall, everybody's just going in, taking things. It was horrifying. Damn. But what I like is, Rena, here, Mogasi, everybody was like, there's no ways. We're not going to be doing all of that.
Yeah, so I like the response. And to show that social media has such an influence and so much power, it only took just a few people saying, stop.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. And especially for like our neighborhood, everybody's like, he's so shy. That's very rough. It's very fast. But for them to stand up together like that. And it was the best. It was amazing.
You're on a new show, Called Mysterious Ways. It's on YouTube. Tell us about that.
You know that show, ne? Like, I don't know how to explain this, but it has deeply touched me in a way. That we have a lot of people out there who are going through the most. Some can't even speak about them, but to get somebody who will be there to be like comforting them and asking them how they've dealt with these things. Yeah, it's very, 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 very.
So the show is it specifically around death, like death experiences?
No. It's about anything actually that has deeply touched you. Whether religion, something happened at church, whether ancestral things, I don't know, but whether they've mugged you, accidents, whether you were sick.
So you're basically telling a survival story.
That's it. Wow. That's it. But we need the deepest of deeps. Like you need to go deep, and tell us what happened. Because Nami, I've been through those things, so I can relate in most of those things. But I will speak about them during the show. Hear what I went through. But yeah, just there to help everybody out. Yeah.
Sure. What's like one of the things that you went through that you just can like touch on? Was it a mugging? Because I was talking to this other guy.
Yeah.
And he was just telling me that he had a vision. He saw something, and in the clouds, and he didn't know how to explain it. He needed an answer. He didn't know if the ancestors was talking to him.
Yeah.
But what he saw, other people could not see. Like he was explaining to the people around him that, yo, do you guys see that? The people do not see that.
Nobody saw that.
Only him. So is it also things like that as well?
Also things like that. Also, like we need. Like sometimes in life when I do you get to experience these things and you don't know how to go about with them. Like you don't know what to do, where to go, who to talk to. Obviously, like you can talk to your friends, but they will never understand.
True.
So you just gotta be. And I'm just here to lend you my ear. I'm just here to listen, just to tell your story. If you feel comfortable enough, then I'm here. Just tell us what you went through. Tell me what you went through, and I can relate in most of those situations. Hence, I'm just here to be there and try to help other people out. Even speaking about those things, whether it was dangerous or what, you heal. Yeah. You heal, like hanya and you just get there. And I've been through the most also. Like this mugging thing, it got me crazy.
Snap.
It got me crazy
Snap.
at gunpoint.
Snap.
At gunpoint.
Yeah. The other day I was leaving your place and you were telling me like, make sure that you don't get mad. Text me as soon as you get home.
That's what I done. Text me as soon as you get home. Let me know that you're safe.
Yeah.
It's not safe.
Oh wow.
It is not safe at all. And like even these days, whether it's even like now at night, nothing happens. During the day, broad daylight. Because now my thing happens to 1. It was hot, but it's sunny day. Very, 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 very hot.
Wow.
Like these two guys, they were two. They were two. And next thing you know, the other one had a gun with him. And I just saw that gun, yeah, when I think about it now, I can see that whole thing happening as it was that day. And then they didn't shoot. I got scared. Like, Lisa, phone right now. Like, turn around, run, and look at us.
Wow. Are you serious?
I promise you. And it's not the first time that these type of things happen, hey?
Yo.
It's not the first time. Like, my first mugging, it was actually a house robbery.
This is not even your first mugging.
It's not my first mugging. It's not.
What?
It's not my first
So you're the
mugging.
perfect person for the show. You went through it all.
Yeah, I went through the most. Then I went through the most. This mugging thing also, in a religious way. At church, it was 2012. I'll never forget. Youth camp, like something magical happened.
Are you serious?
I promise you, something magical happened on that day. But I'll speak more about it. Oh, you want me to talk about it?
Let's talk. Let's talk about it. What really happened that day?
Okay, before I speak about what I went through at church, the second mugging, it was a house robbery. It was 2016, the 28th of October. I used to live in Benoni. I remember, listen, it will never go away.
You stayed in Benoni?
I stayed in Benoni.
I studied at Benoni.
Where?
It was an arts
Yeah?
thingy. Oh, I forgot the name, man. Ugh.
I studied in Benoni too.
Yeah.
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 Well, so that day, it was on a Saturday, and I had a funny feeling. I was home alone. I had a funny feeling, and I then called my then friend. We're not friends anymore now. I called her because of this whole situation.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So I called her, and then I explained that I'm not feeling okay. I just want to come by, sleep over her place. She was like, why? I'm like, no, I feel like there's something bad that's about to happen, you know? And then she was like, no, come, pull through. I went to her house, and then we stayed. I got there late, I think around 7, 8. That's when I got there. And then we chilled. It was me, her 2 brothers.
Okay.
Then we decided to wait for her mom, who was in Mpumalanga.
Okay.
Coming back, and, you know, so we just chilled there. We slept with, it was me and her and the 2 brothers, by the way. Yeah.
Okay.
How at around 3 o'clock, the mother comes in. They dropped her off, and then she comes in because they were sleeping these back rooms, and you know.
I know that.
Yeah, and they were near the gate.
Yeah.
So she comes in that room, puts her bags.
Yeah.
Then we all wake up, ne?
Okay.
So when we wake up, and then she goes in the house. She's like, no, let me go fetch this and that in the house.
Yeah.
As she goes out, in walks in these 3 men. Ne?
Out of nowhere.
They walk in.
Yeah.
From there, they instructed us to lie down. They're like, niapi, nonke, lalan pants, lalan nonke, nina no itu, lalan lapo, phezu kwempetho. It was me and my friend. So the brothers were on the floor, and the mother was also on the floor.
Yo.
They came in there, and up my phone, up ini, up let's turn on my laptop. We're like, us now on my laptop.
What time is this?
It was 3 a.m. Let's turn on my laptop. We don't have laptops. And then the other one, I think that was the boss instructing the other guy the boss was like, yazini, bayasijwayela la bantwana. Ripa la bantwana.
Yo, you lie. Oh my word.
I started praying. I prayed. I then prayed in tongues also. And then at that time I was wearing this high waist jean.
Yeah.
And then my friend was wearing her PJs. What I remember was the guy pulled her pants down. And then because we were all laying stomach flat on that bed, I could see what was happening. And then the guy raped my friend. And then he then came on top of me, trying to pull those pants down, but they couldn't go down. Tried again, but they couldn't go down. So it was...
What's going through your mind at that time?
I was scared for my life. I was scared. I didn't even know what was going to happen, how to feel, or all I did was pray. And then he couldn't take my pants off. And then the boss was like, no, Sambin. And then they ran out. That's when my friend started freaking out. But what was very brave of her at that time was she wasn't scared for herself. She was scared for me because I was at her house.
Oh, yeah.
Everything was happening at her house, you know. And then...
So you just went numb. Your emotions went numb.
I went, it was cold. That morning, that Sunday morning was cold. Yeah. I remember I was on the grass outside. I crossed my legs and I stayed there for like hours and hours and hours and hours. So when the police came, they came and did their things there. And then we then went to the hospital, obviously for my friend and the case and none. But it was unfortunate. The unfortunate part was nothing ever happened. So it wasn't a priority, you know.
So they never followed through.
They never followed through.
You guys opened the case and then...
Yeah.
It was...
It just went...
Kind of like shameful on our...
Yeah, it is. A lot.
Services.
It's crazy because my friend, her phone had these Find My WhatsApp. She bought a new phone. And then she literally tried to search for her phone. She could see it move from one place to the other, coming back to that place, to the other, coming back to that place. She then took that information she had to the police. When she got there, the police told her straight up, do not tell us how to do our job. Wow. And then it went cold, and till today, me and my friend, we can't even, I've never saw her after what happened that day. We never spoke about it.
Aren't you guys talking?
I still have her number on my WhatsApp, but I can't.
You guys cannot talk.
I'm scared to even text her, and we don't talk at all. And people who know me, people who knew me back then, we were always together, all the time. Literally all the time we were together. Every day. But after what happened that day, it hurts.
That is deep.
It hurts, and I'm so hurt about it, and I don't know what to do, whether to...
But did you try maybe... Because even if you guys do have a conversation, it's going to be hard for you guys to actually talk about what happened. It's like addressing the elephant in the room. It's like, when are we actually, should we move on? Should we talk about it?
Should we talk about it?
Should
we?
Yeah.
Did you hear when I started the story? I said I had a bad feeling that something was about to happen. And then I went to her friend's place. So, and I did tell her about it, but I feel like maybe she takes blame to her inviting me through, or because of what I was feeling. But Mina, I don't care. I do want to follow up, but I'm scared. I don't know what to say. I don't know how to speak to her, honestly. Like, I wish and pray that we do go past, like we do past the situation. If I can even get her on the show, it would be amazing.
You think if she will open up about it? If she was sitting right here, what would you tell her? Like, I don't want to go into the whole Peltusi thing. That's not what I'm doing, but I'm just saying, you know. But if she was here,
If
like,
she was
friend,
here,
like, what would you say?
I
to
would
her?
tell her still love her, and I miss her a lot. But I don't know how to go about this whole situation. I'm scared. I have a number, but I'm scared to speak to her. I'm very scared.
Do you think she understands though?
I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. I don't know what she's feeling or.
Yeah.
I don't know. I honestly don't know, but I try to deal with this whole situation. But the minute I see her contacts in my phone, it just brings back the memories and all of those.
So you just closed that book and said, you know what, I don't want to go back there anymore.
I do want to go back, but I don't know how to go about that situation.
That's very deep.
I really, really do want to go back, but I'm scared. And I don't think I can. I don't know if there's still something there with us. Have you ever been in a near-death experience? Have you ever lost a loved one due to something so tragic, even when you think about it right now, you just want to die with them?
Wait a minute, I need to slow down and figure out why I'm not happy. Why is there a void?
Marked you at gunpoint. What do we call that split second emotion you get just before you die?
Just going through something, you understand what I'm saying? It's something now. Man, Shabu, give it up to the water fans.
Are you criticized by the nation? We're all here to find out life and its mysterious ways. And I'm your host,